Good evening, you two. How's everybody doing? I decided to redo this video because in the first one I was pretty upset, which, not that I'm not upset now, but I think I can do better when it comes to doing a video regarding what I call the rape of the natural world, which is abortion, which actually I call it murder. I actually hate the term abortion. Why is it called an abortion when it's murder, plain and simple? I just find it disgusting, and lately I've been seeing it in the news and all these assholes crying about women's rights and my body, my choice. What about the child's choice? The child that you claim is just a ball of snot. Well, guess what? After 18 days, it has a heartbeat, okay? Also, they say it's part of their body, but yet it develops and has a brain, a heart, 2 arms, 2 legs, can actually jump around in the stomach, which we know. People can feel them kick, women can feel them kicking and things like that. And I get tired of all the excuses, well, I wasn't ready, or I can't financially support a child or a baby. Well, then what were you doing having sex? With or without protection, because there's only one guarantee that you will not get pregnant, and that is not having sexual intercourse. And no, I'm not telling everybody to abstain. What I'm telling you is, if you're going to have sex, take as many precautions as you can, and be ready to take responsibility that you may still get pregnant. And this goes for the men too, not just the women, because the woman doesn't get pregnant all by herself. So before I start getting accused of just talking about women, no, I'm not. Man up. If your woman gets pregnant and you weren't planning on it, I don't want to hear that shit about how you're not ready to be a father, this and that. Man the fuck up. Okay. That goes for the women too. Be a mother instead of a murderer. I mean, there are millions of abortions every year in this world, and I find it disgusting, whether it's partial birth abortion or not, which obviously that's the worst for all the people who deny it or don't know. Legally, as long as the baby's head is still inside the woman, it's still considered an abortion, which means that doctor can stick a stake through the back of the head into the brain, suck the brain out of the baby, and then pull out its lifeless body. Now, how sick is that? How any human being who has any humanity in them, whatever, could do such a thing and rationalize it is beyond me. I find it disgusting and evil and plain wrong. And people like Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama are the worst. Yeah, they're not in office no more, but I've seen their comments. They believe in partial birth abortion. Hillary believes in partial birth abortion. Thank goodness she didn't become president. Not that I'm crazy about who we got now. He's going to do some good things, she's going to do some bad things. That's how that's all going to work. He's not Mr. Freedom and Liberty either. All I can tell you is, if the hypothetical situation, if there was a gun to my head and I had to make a choice between Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, and I had to choose one, right, I'd get shot and die, I had to pick Donald Trump. Because that evil bitch, no. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Abortion is just one of the most horrible things anybody can do. I should just call it murder and not abortion. I keep saying abortion. It's flat out murder. It's murder of a child who will never ever look in its parents' eyes. Okay, never get to play with toys. Never go swimming, take walks, ride a bike. Will never get to go to school, make friends. Will never be able to get a driver's license, go on a date, get married, have children. The child didn't ask to be born. Didn't ask to be conceived. You made that choice. And it sure as hell didn't ask to be murdered. And I'll tell you, look at the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution, because I got news for you, so-called pro-choice, pro-murder people. Abortion is unconstitutional, and those unborn babies are protected by the 14th Amendment. Look it up. I don't give a shit about Roe versus Wade. The Supreme Court, time and time again, has thumbed their nose at the Constitution and interpreted it their way instead of reading it for what it says. Just look at the Heller decision. They upheld it was an individual right, but that there could be restrictions on that right, even though that is not what it says when you read the Second Amendment. But anyway, yeah, we need to stand up and join pro-life organizations and help in the cause to stop abortions. I did today. I got an email from Rand Paul, and urging me to donate to try to bypass Roe versus Wade and use the 14th Amendment, as I stated, to protect the unborn. So I signed the petition from Pro-Life Alliance, and I donated $10. So I will put a link in the description box to sign this petition, and I encourage everybody to. And if you can donate a little bit, you can go anywhere from $10 up to $50, maybe $100. You can even do less than 10. There is a spot to select other, because I know people don't. Not everybody has a lot of money. I know. So, but if we could just give a little bit, even if it was $2, it's better than nothing. It certainly is worth it to try to protect the unborn from being murdered. And that's it for now. So, good night, everybody. Let's help fight abortions and stop them.